Have a nice drink of water. Oh, cable 2 is streaming. Draza, go into view user pointers and then click show user pointers. It'll hide my, so it doesn't come up really big.
Yeah, you should be good now. Draw pile. Hello viewers, we are getting ready to go. I don't know how to do that. Okay, do you think we're ready? Hello viewers. These are your cable dogs. Everyone here is a cable dog. And we're going to put on a little teleplay for you of some kind. I don't really know how to introduce it. I am not on screen. I'm Draza. These are your beautiful actors who will be reading for you. Yeah, yeah. Let's get those hearts going. It's just going. Okay. Hello. I guess we'll just begin. I guess it's up to Arby, our narrator, to read the introduction, and we'll just get going.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm already.
All good.
At the beginning of the script or intro?
Sure. Yeah. I was picturing us reading the intro to introduce it, but
Okay.
Okay. 500 Dogs is a nostalgic romantic comedy with few tricks up its sleeve. 500 Dogs breaks convention by morphing the classic tale of boy meets girl into a movie about a dog. The ages of the two lovebirds are only given as 20s. They share a love for the Smiths, whose songs play throughout. They live in various states of romantic involvement in Los Angeles, the city of angels. The year is 2008. Ellen DeGeneres is the president. Everything is okay. Until LA becomes Dog Angeles, as it is overrun by 500 dogs. The plot is presented non-linearly, with many abrupt jumps in time. For the sake of this reading, we will handle this gracelessly to great effect. Dom and Draza will construct backgrounds live while the cast reads the script. 500. We see a boy and a girl on a bench. They are holding hands. Notice the wedding ring on her finger. It means that they are married. The boy looks at the girl the way every woman wants to be looked at. They are surrounded by hundreds of dogs. This is a story of boy meets girl. 1. The summer boy sits in a conference room at work. He wears a t-shirt under his sports coat and Adidas tennis shoes to balance out the corporate dress code. He looks bored. The summer boy grew up believing that he'd never be truly happy until the day he met the one.
I wanted to be an architect, but here I am working in a damned office. I miss the summers of my youth when I could watch movies like The Graduate and listen to pop music like The Smiths. I feel like I'll never be happy until I find the one. I'm just like the guy in The Graduate. I'm like the guy in The Smiths.
The summer girl did not share this belief. She files papers and answers phones in a cubicle down the hall. She has short brown hair, almost like a boy's, but her face is pretty enough that she can get away with it. The year is 2008. Ellen DeGeneres is president.
Work. Here I am, sipping my cappuccino and checking my emails. Just another day at the office. And I may not be dangerously sad anymore, but despite that, I still have a womanly glow. I always wanted to be like the girls in the magazines, and now, in my 20s, I finally am.
The summer boy meets the summer girl on June 8th. He knows almost immediately. She knows who he's been searching for. This is a story of boy meets girl.
Oh yeah, we cut to black. We're doing great over here in the art department.
But before they do, you should know up front, this is not a love story.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Downtown LA, night. 290. Downtown LA, night. A 12-year-old girl rides her bicycle towards the downtown skyline. The street is overrun with dogs. She darts around them like she always does. She's listening to Santa call. She arrives at an apartment building. She jumps off the bike and races inside. The summer boy's in his kitchen, smashing plates on the floor.
I'm freaking out.
Summer boy.
Sister, what are you doing here?
Hey, listen. Okay, hey, listen up. Your friends are worried about you. Your adult friends didn't know what to do, so they called me, your 12-year-old sister, and they were right to, because I'm a little genius, and I love you. And I love you so much that I snuck out of the house and broke the citywide curfew that was recently imposed to manage the massive wave of wild dogs that have overtaken the city. Not that the dogs are being bad or good dogs. There are just so many of them that the city can't get them out of the street. You know this. I'm sorry. You're distressed. But please put down the plate and tell me what happened.
No. They weren't good plates. Cheap. Replaceable.
The summer boy slumps onto the couch. His sister hands him a glass.
Drink this.
Why?
It's vodka. Oh. Come on. One more. Take a big drink.
No, I'm freaking out.
Tell me what happened. Start from the beginning.
We spent the whole day together. Went to the farmer's market. We almost bought a candle. We went to a coffee shop. Now, we went to this coffee shop. I went up to the guy and I said, "Can I have a coffee?" He says, "What flavor do you want?" I said, "Flavor? What flavor of what?" He said, "What flavor coffee do you want?" I said, "Flavored coffee. Whatever. I want a coffee flavored coffee. I mean, whatever happened to coffee flavored coffee?" And this guy he was wearing his pants down round his ankles. That's how they wear their pants these days, down round their ankles. And I said, "Just give me a coffee flavored coffee." He gives me a coffee. I walk outside. I take a sip of this coffee. Tastes like maple syrup. I walk straight back in there. I complain to the guy. I say, "Hey, somebody spilled some maple syrup in this coffee." He said, "That's the flavor of the month. Flavor of the month of the coffee." Whatever happened to a coffee flavored coffee? And then we went to the movies. We saw Tenet. We went to the record store. We joked about how if the Beatles were alive today, there would have to be some dogs in the background of that iconic photo of them crossing the street. It was a great day.
And then what?
The boy and girl order food in a diner. The restaurant is full of fearful pedestrians taking shelter from a giant pack of dogs roaming the street. The dogs are behaving and having fun. There are just too many of them. A disgruntled dog catcher can be seen wading through the pack.
Let's get these heckin' puppies out of the street! Nobody tells me thank you!
Now let's go crazy. I'll have both. God, I love eating pancakes at night. Breakfast for dinner is like the greatest thing ever. How great is this?
I think we should stop seeing each other.
I had dreams! I could have been somebody!
Wait, just like that? Did she say why?
This thing, this whatever it is, do you think this is normal?
Normal? I'm happy. Aren't you happy?
Oh, so you're happy? You're happy?
You're not?
All we do is argue.
That is bullshit.
Maybe she was just in a bad mood. Maybe she was on her PMS.
Stop being 12. This is humiliating.
Okay, keep going. What did she say next?
This can't be a total surprise. I mean, we've been like Bill and Melinda Gates for months.
Come on, I'm not a monster.
No, I'm Bill Gates.
I'm Melinda Gates?
You know, these pancakes are fantastic. Inappropriate to say right now, I'm sure.
Tom looks at his food in disgust. He may never eat again. He gets up to leave.
Wait, Please don't storm off. You're still my best friend.
The year is 2008.
Jesus, mate, in Australia, we call that a dog's breakfast.
In America, we just call them pancakes.
Down under, if you get friends out by a lass, you just take a walkabout.
I'm dying.
Well, ain't that just 6 of one, half dozen of the other?
This isn't helping.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to cheer you up. I love you.
I've had it up to here with these mutts! The street is for people! Every time I catch a dog, 2 more come out of nowhere, become friends, and start playing in the street!
The summer boy picks up a plate from his coffee table and glumly drops it on the floor. It doesn't break.
She was special. She was my Melinda Gates. Guess I'll have to explain it from the beginning. Our love story, if you can call it that. This love story sure does have some tricks up its sleeve.
1. Summer has just begun. There are a regular number of dogs in Los Angeles. The summer boy is in a meeting. He works at a greeting card company. He writes the messages in the cards.
All right. All we know is Hallmark, our rivals, those skanks, are blowing us out of the water, okay? And we have all these meetings all the time, and none of you little bastards has anything. No ideas. It's bone dry in here, okay? We can't touch them. Until last night, I woke up in a cold sweat, and it wasn't just from my drinking, which is out of control. But I had an idea. We need a proprietary holiday. And I have a picture of it right here. It is the holiday of faceless anger and posting. And you gather together around your communal living situational space with your digital devices, and you anonymously send hate, as the kids say, trolling. But we can do better than that. How about goblining? How about cave trolling? There's a whole spectrum of fantastical flora and fauna of rage that we can enact together as families every year. And we can sell merchandise about it. That's my idea. That's my idea that I woke up last night in a cold sweat about. So let's go around the room, and I want everybody to say something nice about my idea. Summer boy, you start.
Boy's about to answer when the door opens and in walks the girl.
Excuse me, Mr. Boss? There's a call for you on line 3. It's your wife.
The boy looks like he has just seen God.
Oh, how I love her, but she always calls when we're finally getting some work done. I will say this, she has me wrapped around a string. Listen, I'm sorry everyone, I am just madly in love with a woman who loves me. We've been married for 60 years. We met on the shores of Normandy and it was love at first sight. I've actually never had to work a day in my life because she invented NASCAR, but here I am, working anyway. It's because of my nature, my dark nature. Anyway, we've never had a problem. She fell off a ladder paving our driveway in 1989, and while her jump shot is still wet as a whistle, her back has never been the same since. Our family friend Larry Bird always tells the story like it happened to him, and it's a fun inside joke between us. Though he did have his own serious back injury. He fell out of a hot air balloon as it took off. I'm sorry. I'm on one of my tangents. I'm sorry. The point is that I know true love to be real, and I have no problem saying that I love all of you in this room. Everyone, go to lunch. Get out of here.
Summer girl was a woman. 3. The summer boy is in an elevator. He is wearing headphones. The girl enters the elevator and the boy puts on a show to ignore her. She hears the music.
The Smiths. I love the Smiths. I said I love the Smiths. You're listening to the Smiths. You have good taste in music.
The boy is stunned.
You like the Smiths?
I love them. Some of my favorite The Smiths songs include Check Out My Feet, You've Really Done It Now, I Can't Change a Thing About Who I Am, The Smiths eat a rack of ribs. I'm not the one you're looking for, but I know a guy who is looking for you. I feel like Wolverine, and of course, real ladies smoke cloves. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
The elevator opens and she gets off.
Holy shit.
Or the office celebrating an employee's birthday. A big banner reads, "Happy Birthday, Millie."
Hey, girl, right? That's your name?
Hey, Smiths fan.
That's me. I'm Boy.
Nice to meet you.
I heard you just moved here. What brought you here of all places?
Boredom mostly. I ate at every restaurant in my small town. Figured I'd try something new, exciting.
Well, you clearly come to the right place.
They hit it off. Somewhere in the city, a housewife calls the police about a loose dog on her street.
So, Boy, how long have you worked here?
Something like 4, maybe 5 years.
Years? Jesus. You've always wanted to write greeting cards?
Oh, I don't even want to do it now.
Outside, trouble. The loose dog has befriended another dog. They are romping around a quiet neighborhood like the best of friends. The police have been called 2,000 times. The dog catcher is on the way. The dog catcher has modified their normal car to catch dogs, and it looks crazy.
I love my job. My city needs me. This is for you, LA! I love this town. I never hear a thank you. Don't need it. Over and out.
Later that night, the dog catcher is smoking a clove cigarette in his car.
What a mysteriously long day of catching dogs. You never know what to expect in this place. You have to cherish every minute of it. Or else, who's catching who?
The dog catcher's car phone rings. More trouble, no doubt. It's Gavin Newsom, future governor of California.
Dog catcher, you gotta help me. Ooh, I made such a big mistake. I tried to buy anxiety meds for my dog off the dark web. The Silk Road, you know, that stuff. The deep net. I wanted some heavy stuff because my dogs are cruel. They're rude, they bite. Never pay good money for a dog. This is advice. Good money.
I tell you about the time I tried to buy a coffee-flavored coffee the other day. I can't remember.
A little vampire. But anyway, I gave them these treats and it fixed
I mean, I could just riff on it for about 40 seconds if you need.
Like the gremlins. Like in the movie, the gremlins. So, they're good dogs now, but there's a ton of them. More every day, and they're getting in the streets and rolling around and having fun, and it's a big problem for everyone. I'm so sorry. You're probably going to spend your whole summer cleaning this up. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Ciao.
Sure thing, Father. Family. The longest tradition.
28. 1 month later, the boy has developed a formidable crush on the girl. This crush has the summer boy on the brink of madness. Meanwhile, the city's in crisis. The city streets have been flooded with as many as 500 puppies, dogs, and hounds.
Listen, traffic in Los Angeles is terrible. Now,
The office goes to a karaoke bar after work to blow off steam. The boy is freaking out at the prospect. Every moment is pregnant with romantic potential. When the boy arrives, his best friend is already drunk and bombing on stage.
Oh, this is me. Hello. It's me. I'm the drunk friend. Hold on. I'm moving so many things at once. I'm not actually going to sing it, but I wanted to play it. Oh, I don't have it. Hold on. I'm doing terrible job. Okay. It's Head Like a Hole by 9 Inch Nails. And just imagine, I'm up there and I'm going, head like a hole, black as your soul. You know it. But I'm really going crazy and I'm making a fool of myself. Okay. All right. That's all. Thank you.
Hey, they said you weren't coming.
You asked if I was coming?
Yeah, they said you were scared because you like me. But you made it just in time. I'm on next.
The girl sings a perfect song. She's not good, and that's where she does great. The bar's taken aback by how modestly hot she is. The summer boy is about to strike up a conversation with her, when suddenly...
Everybody's gotta go! I'm sorry, but this is gonna sound ridiculous, but there are so many dogs outside the bar that it's actually unsafe inside the bar. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I'm doing this for you. We're all gonna go out the back door in a big group. I don't know what else to do. Maybe it's a field trip. Maybe it's fun.
Outside, the street is pure dogs. The summer boy and girl walk and talk.
And that, Summer Boy, is how I know all of David Blaine's magic tricks are real.
That is so interesting. Hey, I have a question. Do you believe in love?
Love. Let me tell you about love. You know what Albert Einstein said about love? He said, you can't blame gravity for falling in love. You know what that means? No. Really, I would like to know what that means. I forgot where I was going with this. I kind of just met you. Do you always ask girls this?
Before they can get into it, the dog catcher has pulled up in his crazy automobile.
It's pure dogs out tonight! Woohoo! Catch your eye at the dog catcher, baby!
Okay, one thing, real quick. I'm having a good time, but I want to keep things casual between us. If that sounds good to you, we can keep going on little adventures and flirting in the record store. It's fun. It's so fun. It doesn't have to be so done up.
Get the car!
Done up. I'm the summer boy. I have a job. I'm learning to cook. Nothing's wrong with me. I just want to marry my coworker because she looks like the human Lola Bunny.
Get the car!
I'm hypnotized by my coworker's Pixar badonkadonk. I'm sentenced to be a Frankenstein now. You know what I mean? So I get it, but I don't understand. I'm sorry that I'm a crazy guy for you, a stranger.
Get in the car!
Guy out there! You're gonna step on a little puppy paw and slip into the street, and then all the dogs are gonna step on you and lick your face, and it's a grisly death. I'll tell you that. It's a grisly death. I'll tell you that.
Hey, let's take this poor little Frankenstein and put him in this crazy car. It's pure dogs out here.
They hook up the next day. 59. At an art gallery downtown. The little adventures continue. They feel like dates sometimes.
One second. I was just picturing y'all just like say something about it, you know?
Summer Boy, what are you doing? What are you doing there?
I'm just trying to get closer. Can't tell if that's a butt or it's knees. Either way.
What are we doing here? I don't understand. Why? How did this happen?
Just having little adventures, I guess. This one doesn't feel as much like a date as some of the other ones.
Well, at least it's pretty memorable.
You did great. Okay, you did great. You can move on. I'm sorry for putting you through that.
87. At a record store, the little adventures continue.
Hey, the Beatles! Do you like the Beatles?
Duh, of course. My favorite Beatle is Ringo Starr.
That doesn't make any sense!
You know, if the Beatles were alive today, there would have to be some dogs in the background of that iconic photo of them crossing the street.
You're doing the Manchurian Candidate to me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're programming me to do your bidding with code words and phrases. Who do you want me to kill? Just say the word.
You sound like you like it.
Baby, I'll do extra credit and see you after class.
This goes on all summer. It's not always good, but it's great. Until 500. It is the 500th It is the 500th day of summer. The summer girl finally broke things off. The summer boy cleansed himself of the entire summer by getting a harder job. He's an architect now. He's a buildings man. The city needs more buildings than ever now. The summer boy rides a helicopter into his job in a skyscraper. Below, the city streets are flooded. The tide is too high to walk or drive. The entire city is under several feet of dogs. And LA is a big city.
What are they gonna do about all these dogs?
Not much they can do, and I would know. No stopping them now. You know, you won't believe this, but I lived in fear of this exact thing happening my whole life. And you know, if you live your whole life bracing for a tidal wave, maybe there's something freeing about finally being hit by the wave. Anyways, you ever think about getting out of here, buying a house? It's 2008. It's a great time to buy a house. Are you single? Do you have roommates? I'm thinking of getting a roommate and buying a house, to be honest. Do you like the desert?
Later that day, the summer boy takes his last smoke break of summer. Maybe he'll buy a house in the desert. He doesn't know. He takes his smoke breaks on the roof and looks out across the city. It's quiet now. Pure dogs. He smokes cloves like his favorite The Smiths song, Real Girls Smoke Cloves. Someone else is up there. It's the summer girl.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
Glad you did. It's good to see.
The boy notices her wedding ring.
We bought a house in the desert.
2008.
It's 2008.
It's 2008.
It's 2008.
It's 2008.
You coming?
2008.
Are you coming?
Really?
Great job, everyone. That's it. We did it. I'm like,
Ooh, yeah.
okay. I don't know. What do you want to do now? Do you want to take questions from the audience?
Doing it.
What did you think about it?
God,
I
there's a lot
liked
of dogs.
That was great.
I thought it was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of dogs. Yeah, I would say, there were a lot of dogs.
Just kind of a huge number of dogs.
Yeah, almost too many. Almost.
Mm-hmm. It seemed to work out in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he usually does.
The chat asks, where does the dog catcher put all the dogs?
On the streets, from the sound of it. I don't know. There was a dog catcher throughout.
I don't know if my character got that far, to be honest. I have the car.
Yeah, this is true. Great. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop streaming now. Good job, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Q&A.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Uradov. Thank you, Maiko. Thank you, Nolecasting. Thank you, Sheeta. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, the viewer.